Hello, my name's Andy and welcome to the garage. Okay, here's the next restoration. Corgi Toys Ferrari 312B2 in red and white. Got quite a few of these race cars to do. This one's totally intact. From the front appearances, it's got its rear view mirrors, it's got the driver. It's just a bit play warm, really. The stickers have faded and got dirty. So let's see what we can do with this one. Okay, here we are with a Ferrari now. 2 screws on the base, like that. Slightly tatty underneath. And I think that's really what you can say about the Ferrari. It's just a bit slightly tatty. It's one screw out. I do like it when the screw base is. Second screw's loose and it's come apart. So there we have the top bit, driver. Looks like he's been through a bit of a hedge. The front cockpit, right, the lights are part of it. Not sure how I'm gonna wiggle that out because obviously I don't want to break them. Front up first and try and twist it. You can squeeze them in. It's a risky business, you risk breaking them, but they do squeeze in. So that's what we're going to have to do. Squeeze and push. Oh, I didn't realise the canopy is all one. There we go. Pushed it through with my thumb. Yeah. So there's the cockpit. Let's put that there. Now we saw the canopy drop off. Just seen the front wheels lift out. That sort of suspension body part lifts out. Then part of the engine. Then the wheels, which are quite nice, although plastic. Another part of the engine. And the base plate, which is metal. So there we are. Nicely done. There are all the parts for you to see. Let's get those in a box before I lose any. Okay, I've taken a look at the Ferrari. The top's metal, the bottom's metal, so they need to go in the paint stripper, the caustic. That's the next job. Okay, we're just adding the water to the Ferrari. In she goes. A bit of caustic soda. Should do it. Just leave that for a while. The rest of the Ferrari is plastic, so what I'm going to do is stick it in the ultrasonic cleaner and see how it goes. Okay, the parts are ready to go in. Just a bit of water and detergent in there. Notice some of them are floating. That didn't work for me last time, but I'll give it a go. Give it a go, see how it goes. $180 on degas. The Ferrari is out of caustic. The white's done very well, but the red paint is rather stubborn, so hopefully it'll just come off with a gentle brush. That's the next stage, cleaning it off. Okay, we're back with the Ferrari, and I think some of it just came off in my hands, this red paint. So I think just a brush with a wire brush, as you can see, a lot of it is going to come off. And the white wasn't bad at all, just a bit on the inside really. So I think I'll get the multi-tool on it, get into some of those nooks and crannies and get it polished up, but it looks like it'll be fantastic. It looks a really good casting. There's not a lot on the casting, it's quite smooth, after all it is a racing car. So looking forward to doing this one. Okay, as you can see, the Ferrari casting's cleaned up really nice. I can't see any casting marks on it at all really, and the base has come up really nice too. So it's straight into the primer for these two. Okay, I messed up the Ferrari 512 and I've found some pretty good pictures of one at Goodwood. There should be no line on this rear spoiler. Although there are marks on the real one at Goodwood, this casting line doesn't exist either. So I'll be taking those out. Easier to spot when they're in primer. Okay, the casting lines have been done on the Ferrari. On the sides here. You can still see a line, but you can't feel it. And the same on the other side. So I think anything that's left won't be visible through the paint. So it's back into primer for this Ferrari now those lines have been done. We won't see them when it's painted. Okay, I've got the little man out of the Ferrari. He did need a brush after he came out of the sonic bath. His paint's pretty good. It's all original, so I'm just off to do his visor with a marker pen. And then only the white bits. Just do a bit more down there actually. Apart from that, he is totally original. I think that's the best way to leave him. Now there were two chrome bits in the Ferrari, and as they came out the sonic bath, they haven't come out too bad at all. So I'm just going to touch them up with a Molotow pen. I'm sticking very much here to the model. I've had a look at the real car and I thought, for once, because the model was in such really good condition, this is really just a makeover, that I'd stick true this time. And there we have it. The rest of it is all original and very good. I think the bits of wear are really touch points with other parts on the car. I'm trying a new gizmo stand filming this and I don't think it's really worked. I think I'm going to back to my mini tripod after this. This one is in a lot worse condition. I originally thought it may have been gold, but I'm pretty sure it's silver. It's chrome. It was meant to be chrome. Simple job, and it's also very satisfying when you see the dull underneath plastic turns chrome. Might have to look at that again. She's looking a whole lot better. The wheels on the Ferrari are very good. There's front and back. The black engine parts are really fine on the Ferrari, so it's just a matter of touching up with a black marker pen. And some of the wear points may well just be where it's touched other parts of the body or the chassis. So quite pleased with that. This is not an over resto. This bit actually is metal. The chrome bits were plastic, but that is metal. We might as well have a look at the gold while we're here. And to be honest, excellent condition. Just a couple of bits need touching up with a gold pen. Slightly different shade of gold, but keeping this one quite original. So there we go. Just have a quick look around the rest of it. Most of this part is not seen. It all looks pretty good to me. So really, this is just a touch-up job with a pen, a respray, and put it back together. And there's the cockpit as it came out. The as it came out, the ultrasonic, and it's pretty good as well. I took a closer look at the wheels and they were a bit dull, so rather than paint them, I've decided just to go around them with a black marker pen and just pick up those bits of plastic that have maybe greyed a little or got some wear. So I've done the rear there in front of you, I've done the other side. Just do one of the front legs. It's quite nice because there's a groove to take the pen round inside. What would have been some nice is if they've got Goodyear or something else written on them. Could have highlighted that, but they haven't. Okay, I'm just about to give the Ferrari its first coat of paint, and I've got this Colourette Cherry Red. I think it'll be quite a good match. Okay, the Ferrari's out of paint and lacquer, and I've just got to peel off the masking tape. It's not a bit off. Of course, this back area, the cone behind the driver's head will be white. That's a good bit. It's the first time I've done masking on a model. This is an easier one, I suppose. There's only this one bit to do as an introduction. Bloody stuff sticks to everything. And there we are, the Ferrari's out of masking. I hope I got some of that on camera. Now all I have to do is mask up for the white cone. Right, the Ferrari white's now done, so it's just a matter of peeling the masking tape off. And fingers crossed, it's a perfect job. Bit of white got through there. Didn't spot that was exposed. I think I've just chipped it there with my fingernail. It's damp. Yeah, so I've got a bit of touching up with the red to do, a bit there that I've just caught with my fingernail, I think. Bit on the end there. Slight touch there, which I was partially expecting. I'll get the rest of the tape off camera maybe. Oh no, there we go. Be easy from that side. So, overall, quite pleased with that. First time masking. Okay, as you can see, we finally reached decal stage on the Ferrari. I've got some spares here. Got the actual ones laid out here that I'm going to use. Apart from this big number 5, that is a real thing. So without further ado, let's get on with it. I did make a bit of a mistake here. I didn't print the right size Ferrari badges. I just printed what was on the model. Never checked. And of course all the side badges had worn off the model. There was no trace had ever been there. So rather silly of me, without thinking, I took that for granted. And then when I came to do it, to check where these decals should be, I find that there's a Britax one down the side a Ferrari one and a number 5. Well, I had the number 5s, but I didn't have the Britax or the Ferrari properly. Found some pictures with a Ferrodo down the side, so I've got some spare Ferrodos, so I'm going to use those. But here's the first number 5. And actually, that's not bad. Straight on, off the bat, so to speak. Next to that, we have 2 Firestones at the front. So here's oops. That looks about right on the Firestones. There is a little frame to put them in there. The first ones I used, the first one I cut was too big, so I've moved on to my reserve ones. I do print things of various sizes for future use normally as well. Just need to be more careful which are the actual ones I need to use. Doesn't look too bad. And with the what is now tag hue, was just hue then. I had trouble getting the right colour for this, I must admit. You can get these logos and download them free, but obviously this is back to the 70s. I couldn't find an exact match for the one that was on the model. Now that just wants to be, that's where the wing mirror is going to be, and the edge of this wants to be in line with the edge of the 5, white on the 5. So we'll go with that. Now you see I put it down, it doesn't look right, because I'm looking at a different angle. So apologies for this, should have been a Britax badge decal. It's a Ferrodo, it's my mistake. Normally I go back and reprint, but I'm going on holiday. I desperately need to get this video recorded, or there won't be a video next Monday or Tuesday. So I think we'll go with that. It's not too bad. I have seen some with a Ferrodo badge, that's where I got the idea. Now I don't know whether they were different models, later models, etc. But there we are. Looking quite cool. May have to move that just a little bit. Don't know if you can see it. Oh, you can see that, yeah. When I've stopped the video, I normally have a last check. Closer up. Okay, we are on final assembly of the Ferrari 312. Now I've not practiced this yet, but that and that go in first. So I'm going to turn it over. The There is a little locating pin there for the screen. That's in. Then the plastics, and this had to be pushed in, I remember, squeezed in. So I might have to move that from there, because yeah, I'll have to move that closer now. Let's move all that out the way. You've seen all the bits and bobs. Let's get it a bit closer. See if I can work out the best way of doing that. It's got to be clipped in like that. Is it just push down those grooves and it clicks into place? I'm wondering, there's some grooves there. Don't know if you can see them. That's what I'm going to go for. Maybe a prod with some tweezers might help. You know what'll happen, I'll break it. It's in. Let's take a look. I've moved the screen a bit, but it's not too bad. Looks okay. Right, next in was your man, I believe. That screen's moving about. Can't remember if it did before, but it was clipped in, it can't have moved. Right, so let's have a look. Okay, I've just had to go back and look at my own video to see how all this went back together. So that goes in first, followed by the rear wheels. I can see over there, you probably can't. Followed by the engine. I think you heard that click into place. Followed by this bodywork frame, which seems to go like that. And then all of this has got to come on top of there. Which ain't going to be easy, because that little man, he's not held in. Oh, I've got him by his head. That's all right. Oh, forgot to put front wheels on. I haven't tried test fitting this yet, so this is the test fit live. Take one. Ooh, clicked into place. Lovely jubbly. Just get the screws and put them back in. There's one. There's two. Get your screwdriver. Turn it over while holding it together. Now that's going to be, I think you can see that, yeah. Trying to get the screws in so you can see it. I'm actually reverse handed here. I won't want to do it this way. Right. Oops. think there's enough on it to hold it together now, and let me just put those screws in a bit firmer. And she rolls. The next time you see her, we'll be on the big wheel. Okay, this is what we started with. Play one Corgi Toys Ferrari 312B2. Not too badly playing warm, but badly enough to not be at its best. After a bit of work, this is what we ended up with. So here we have the Corgi Ferrari 312B2, a 3-litre Formula 1 car in its day, driven by such illustrious names as Mario Andretti, Clay Regazzoni, and in its final format by Niki Lauda. Not an exact replica of the original Corgi, this one. The Ferrodo decals are a bit different, and the Hua badge on the front there, just in front of the windscreen, is a bit different. I did enjoy doing this. First time I've had to do any masking and stuff, getting ready for a more complicated model that I've lined up to do that. So good introduction. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, and please comment. It's good to hear what you all think. I do reply to all comments as well. So goodbye, have a good weekend, and here's to the next time.